Welcome to Journeywithus.ca. It's been a long time since I shared anything, and today what I want to share is a reflection on my birthday. A scarred life is a picture of myself even as I reflect on my life this birthday. A life that is wounded, a life marked by existential guilt. Not a great picture of oneself. A psych evaluation would see me as needing serious intervention before I hit some bottoms from where I may never surface. Or is this a reflection of my own chaotic mind? I hear my mom say, after 50, it's all downhill. The confidence, or should I say the arrogance, of youth seems to have fled. I'm not sure of anything anymore. Life seems like a mirage. The moment I try to grab it, it disappears. Oddly enough, this has been the best of times for me. I have changed for the better. Dependency, faith, and sensitivity are being cultivated. I am more grounded and alive in my pain and suffering. I am more aware of my own self and its play in relationships. I am learning my responses to people and situations are a window to my own self. The offer of Kleenex is now replaced with my presence to the grieving. I am beginning to understand the preacher who said, "It is better to go to a house of mourning than to a house of feasting, for death is the destiny of everyone. The living should take this to heart." A few of the lessons being learned. In acknowledging my own emptiness, I can cry out to be filled. In my desolation, I have experienced the otherworldly love of God filling me in ways that I cannot explain. He fills my life with His goodness and cheer. Life happens and we find ourselves alone, be it due to illness or death of the ones who have loved and walked with us. The saying, "we come alone and we go alone," is true. Times such as these, the steadfast love of God keeps me going. I come to realize that I'll have to walk alone one of these days. There are no exceptions. And if I don't have the one who promises me His presence, I will be alone. Dying is a very lonely affair. No one can walk with me on that journey. I must walk it alone, unless I have the one who promised, "I am with you always." The one who conquered death for me. God incarnate in human flesh, Jesus the Christ. This gives me the assured hope that even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for you are with me. My scarred life tells me I need mercy, not justice. I need grace, not the law. A disfigured life needs form and beauty. The good news is, in my pursuit to be the person of beauty, I was found by the one who was marred and disfigured for me. The one who is fairer than all, the pure, innocent, perfect Lamb of God, who allowed Himself to be brutalized to the extent that He had no form or beauty. that one should behold him. He offers me mercy, grace, form, beauty that will last an eternity. In being wounded, I can hope for healing. In being broken, I can hope for wholeness. In this I rejoice, for I will experience the healing and wholeness from the one who makes all things beautiful in his time. I wait in expectation, not in doubt, in confidence that the one who promises is also the one known as the true and faithful. In the meantime, how am I to live on earth for the days, months, years that God has for me? People like me have no option but to hope for a better tomorrow, to live by faith in the one who loved me to death and today lives for me. In myself I am lost, but in him I am found again. My inadequate self is a constant reminder that my adequacy lies elsewhere, in the all-sufficient one. My sense of incompleteness tells me that I am being perfected. I am still in the second chapter. I have asked why the cross of Christ seemed to attract the down and out, the people on the fringe of society. The quick response would be, they are the ones who have everything to gain and nothing to lose. I beg to differ. I think the answer lies in the fact that God came seeking for people who by His grace see for themselves who they really are, deceased and dying, incapable of being able to do anything about it. People whose souls have been stirred by the grace of God, making them restless, thirsty, and hungry. My soul has been touched by the grace of God, my rest disturbed, my illusions shattered. I am not the same. His grace makes me thirst and hunger after Him. He alone can quench my thirst and satisfy my hunger, for He has the water that flows to everlasting life, and He is the bread that came down from heaven for me. My wish for you this coming 2020 is that you find the grace of God, experience His rest, and your desires satisfied in Him. Thank you for listening. God bless you.